Once again the world might fall prey to an ancient evil. Once again we're hurled into darkness and great upheaval. Those who can enlist, let's unite and we'll fight together. We must save the crystals or orbs or the moon, whatever. Come, let's fly. We'll sail where the wind may take us through that starry sky. 'Cause apparently back then they had ships that could do that. Draw your sword and stick it in trees that have human features. Journey toward the thicket and steal shit from woodland creatures. Though the villain shames us, we'll pwn all his dark abettors. Funny how our names all contain less than 7 letters. Shine your light, the forces of evil can't outlast a major knight. A weird little kid and a ninja master, key change move. Raise our levels high, cross the mountains and plains and oceans. Don't forget to buy several buttloads of tents and potions. Storm the villain's hideout and keep your courageous spirit. Scream a battle cry loud enough that the bitch can hear it. Finally, the hunter of souls shall be the hunted. Now they'll see we'll save humankind like we always wanted when we were little. Summer vacation, dancing in our jammies, 'cause we beat Final Fantasy.
I believe you, Piplup. I right-clicked your name. You have been following for that long. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let us return to Homeworld. Oh, I'm on Behemoth? I could have sworn I joined Famfrit. No, I couldn't join Famfrit at the time, I think. Wait till we're through with this. How has your guys' weekends been? I was going to do chores today, and then I slept in until 2 in the afternoon. And so I decided against that. Once again, this is... There we go. It went well, doing good, resting now on my phone in bed. That's good. What is this? Is this like a Fall Guys umbrella? Well, we've got things to do. No worries. Oh, wait. This is in Kurthis. Oh, okay. Gun. Greetings, I've saddled this black chocobo for the journey to the Western Highlands as per Lord Atoral's instructions. Will this be your first time riding a black chocobo, I may ask? No. Mine is black already. I didn't read what the thing... You don't worry about directing the bird, of course. Like all porters, she's trained to carry you to your destination all by herself, so just relax and enjoy the view. Sure you don't need to relax your grip, will you? 2 hands on the reins at all times, if you please. Yeah, my chocobo is black. I forget why we're here.
To the frozen wastes of the Western Highlands, once verdant tracts made pallid by the calamity. Beyond the towering wall of ice, to lands long forsaken that the knights of Ishgard strove tirelessly to reclaim.
Ooh, different.
To the hamlet of Falcon's Nest. Once abandoned, now freed of its pall of snow and ash, he came.
Hello, I know that you want me to talk to you for story reasons, but let me go. There's an Aetheryte. Does your chocobo go wark or que? That's wrong thing. Sounds a bit more like it sounds a bit more like Wark. War looks quite different when viewed from the back of an airborne chocobo, does it not? I still find the experience strangely liberating. To business, Sir Redwold is here in charge and he should be expecting us. It's been far, far too long, Lord Toriel, and who might your companion be? Pray forgive us for our lateness, Sir Redwold. I present to you Missing Novice Ward of House Fortom. Yes, of course, Lord Drillmon spoke of you. I, Sir Redwold of House Durandare, do bid you welcome to Falcon's Nest. We're both eager to contribute to the settlement's restoration. How may we be of service? Okay, so we're not actually fighting Bismarck, then? I named my stream, Moby Dick, but with airships for no reason. Would I be correct in assuming Master Novice is unfamiliar with our recent history? Then, with your permission, I shall recount the tale for his benefit. As you may know, Falcon's Nest was once a hamlet with a small garrison of knights and some few villagers, and then came the calamity. When it became clear that the snow would not stop falling, we had no choice but to order the complete withdrawal. The settlement and the entirety of the Western Highlands were to be abandoned. Abandoned to the heretics, Lady Iceheart and her kind have walked these lands with impunity ever since. Aye, but no longer. The Holy See has commanded the reclamation of the Western Highlands and the expulsion of heretical elements. Falcon's Nest is key to accomplishing these objectives, but as you can see, rebuilding the hamlet will be no small undertaking. Our craftsmen require support and protection. Any assistance you can offer will be greatly appreciated. I mean, you guys did leave. And also, this place, it does seem kind of shit. Like, just gonna say, if it's like always snowing, like, why do you want to live here in the first place? To call you Ishmael and everything. I'm sure we'll fight Bismarck soon. Men and women are quite skilled at building and repairing fortifications, but the progress has been hampered by a number of factors. Roth, their foreman, tells me that he has need of a man with your talents. Would you so kind to seek him out? Roth, who might you be? The Warrior of Light. Promised help. Glad to have you aboard. The honor of overseeing this fine mess before you sent me over one of them blackbirds, same as you, to build men, tell the others how to build men. But fury take me, this ice, bloody unnatural, how fast it forms. The icicle sprites, I tell you, mark my words, there's pockets of them here and there, waiting for me to turn my back so they can sneak out to do their dirty work, so I need you to search the hamlet and put an end to it. If you can stay and watch long enough, I'm sure you'll find them. Where do I stand watch? Where there's gonna be some kind of sparkly thing for me to click on. Oh, right here. Hello. Cool. This getup's cool. It's like go around the corner. Oh no, we can go up this way. Here we go. I should also summon Carbuncle so I don't forget to do that. There's sheep. Oh, hello there. Back, talk to what's his face. Your summoner, I forget what's in this game, what does what. Yeah, I'm a summoner. I summon Carbuncle and he turns several different colors. You're just the sort we need around here. The type that'll hop to it and we need the task done. Yep. All of this is shit I don't need. Dab hand at Warcraft, I can tell. Not that I have any skill at arms to speak of mine, but it does take an expert. It doesn't take an expert to realize expertise. Be a waste to keep it to myself when others out what needs help, same as me. So if you're keen to keep doing what you've done, I ask that you head north of the pike, the bloody huge statue in the waste, if you've ever been. Mason by the name of Theremont's out there tending to the thing. Good man Theremont, but I reckon he's taking on too much work for one. Might there's something you can do for him. People die, yeah, people die and I dance. Wait, we're going this way. Oh, I forgot I can't fly anymore. Oh. This sucks. Welcome to Heavensward. You can't fly anymore. Hail to you, traveler. What brings you out this way? Foreman Rothbind bid you assist me? Well, far be it for me to turn down a helping hand. I've been tasked with the restoration of this sculpture. 5 years of neglect have not been kind, to say the least. Fortunately, I have just the thing for it. Rather, those deep eyes have it. If you could slay 3 their bristles, I could be in your debt. Sounds good. The fact that these things only have one eye, this is a little creepy. There you are. Have you the bristles? I do. The yellow corses, that's why it's perfect for scrubbing the soot from the statue. Beautiful, isn't it? The spinning image of Haldorth, first of the Azure Dragoons, one of Ishgard's founding fathers. A symbol of everything the Javarians despise, which is why they've taken to searing it with dragonfire every time they pass by. But no longer will we suffer this desecration of our nation's hero. Soon the statue will be as it once was, proud, shining testament to the determination of Ishgard and a message to the heretics that we have returned. The work may be hard and the conditions harsh, but as a proud Ishgardian, I could ask for no greater honor. Are you from Falcon's Nest? If so, I got a favor to ask. There's this knight, Sir Yasudor, stationed at the anvil to the west of here. She's always treated me with kindness and respect, more than I deserve, to be honest. Any road, while you were away, she came through on patrol, and I think she might have left a package behind. It's a bit of a detour, but would you mind returning it to her? My thanks to you, my friend. How's Grey City going? It's going decently. Is this Ishgard over here? Or, no, it's not. Settlement. Okay. Oh, there's a fate. Oh, I didn't mean to... I want to hit the big one. Oh, it's literally called the Beholder. Yeah, your bird's an extra little helper friend. That's why, like, I don't think I'm ever gonna not use him as my mount, because the fact that I can have him also fight for me is cool. Flying. Can I get up this way? I think, maybe? Eh? No. How do I get up there? This seems to be the way I'm supposed to go. Okay, now we go around this way. than the actual summoner class now that the summons buff you rather than be a continuous pet. Yeah. They turned my carbuncle a different color. Alright, is this where I'm supposed to be? Yeah. What's that, a package? I have the foggiest what you're talking about. Confound it, that fool of a... What a waste. This is a gift, adventurer. Thremont labors day and night without regard for his own well-being. At the very least, he ought to try to eat better. Why not simply give it to him? By the Fury, have you no common sense of decorum? A highborn knight cannot be seen favoring a lowborn mason in such a manner. Oh! Okay. She tried to give him a gift. He thought that it was a package she left. I appreciate your concern as well as your willingness to assist Thermont. May your journey back to Falcon's Nest be safe and swift. Pray give regards to Sir Redwall. Right here, yeah. I must applaud your initiative. Master Novice Roth tells me that you have been quite busy. Alas, we have not the time to talk to you to thank you properly. I have a task which I would commit all able-bodied men and women, you and Lord Autorial included. Food for him, and he let it freeze because he didn't realize. Yeah, true. Calm as ever, even when you must surely sense the gravity of the situation. A veteran through and through, just as Lord Drillmont said. Good. We have lost contact with the reconnaissance party sent north to Riversmeet in search of the heretics' hideaway. Whether they were attacked or met with some other misfortune, we know not, but regardless of the cause, we must act quickly, for this is a harsh, unforgiving land which can claim, and has claimed, the lives of many men. To ensure that we find our missing knights as quickly as possible, I have assigned each party a different area to search. You and Lord Autorial will be working together. Seek him out when you are ready to depart, and good luck. It seems like we've been assigned to the area near Camp Riversmeet. Lest you are aware, the camp was one of our many many our knights were forced to abandon when we withdrew from Corinth's Western Highlands, one of the many sacrifices we made in the wake of the calamity. It would not surprise me if our knights took shelter there. There's but one way to find out, though. Let's be off. So far. I want to be able to fly again. We want to place bets that, by pure coincidence, the area you're sent to search is the correct one. Who knows? No. Go away, weird deer. The chocobo is so much bigger than mine. Below us, Camp River's meet, or what remains of it. I see no way to descend the cliff safely from here. Should we fall, the beast below would probably make short work of us. Come, I know a path to the riverbed below, east of the Black Iron Bridge. Scooby doing probably listen. Split up gang and Shaggy and Scooby find the ghost within 2 minutes. Yep. I don't know, there's certain times when, like, they need a character to die while you're not there to defend them, so you split up gang and then the other character's the one that finds them and they get killed. The reconnaissance party came this way, see no sign of it. Still, it's possible that the recent storms have obscured their trail, or that they came and took an alternate route to Camp River's meet. Until we investigate the camp itself, we cannot be certain. We must press on. Going... Okay, yeah, we're just going around this way. Oh, did that used to be an aetheryte? Yeah, that seems to be an aetheryte. Hello. Camp appears to be deserted, and yet I cannot shake the feeling that... Pray search the camp while I stand watch. We dare not let the enemies take us unaware. Face the bad guy alone. The hero is delayed. Your theme music doesn't start playing. It starts to rain. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so this was an aetheryte. I would be able to fast travel here, goddammit. Oh, purple. Warrior Light's plot magnet, so there's a chance they get swept up on an adventure just heading out for milk and eggs. Yeah, they were like, oh hey, we need somebody to help escort these scholars to do some boring scholar nerd bullshit. So can you just like hang out with them and make sure monsters don't kill them? And I'm like, sure. And then while we're out doing that, oops, there's a dead body out here. One of our allies is just dead in the woods. Thank the Fury, I thought no one would come. 3 heretics slain and 1 knight saved, just like that. You certainly live up to your reputation. What happened here, sir? Is there no one else? We were caught in a furious blaze north of here, my lord. Naught but white all around until we saw a shape moving towards us, running towards us, with naked steel in their hands. I cut down a few of the bastards who came close with the others. They were shouting and screaming, but after a while I could only hear unfamiliar voices. I found my way to camp, hoping to hide while the storm passed. But heretics tracked you here. Lord, the heretics' hideaway lies somewhere to the north. We must move quickly before the snow buries all traces of their passing. For my brothers, we must. At faith, sir, justice will be done, but first we must see you to safety. Whatever remains of the Heretics Trail will be gone with the next snowfall, but we cannot very well leave our friend here. I'll see him to Falcon's Nest and gather reinforcements. In the meantime, I have you search the area north of the camp trail for signs of the attack. Should you pick up the Heretics Trail, do not wait for me. Follow back to their lair forthwith, being sure to leave me some clear footprints. I realize this plan may place you in considerable danger, but I see no alternative. Rest assured, we will not be far behind. Thank you. Oh, you're dead. Nah, I can't summon my Chocobo. Am I supposed to, like, actually... Is this, like, actually a hide-and-seek thing? Like... Or is it I go forward until I find the bad guys thing? Actually, were there actual footprints? Were there actual footprints I'm supposed to be following? There's a windmill. That sure sounds like a hideout place if I ever saw one. I didn't play Google Watch Commander in the if the world will kindly stop being in peril whenever I finally can take a vacation. Yep. No. No. What am I supposed to be doing here? Am I, like, in the totally wrong spot? Oh. I see lights. I sure would like to be able to ride my Chocobo through this section. No. Stop. There we go. Goodbye. Gosh, this quest seems so much fun. I don't know, should I just keep going to the north? I feel like maybe there were actual legit footprints I'm supposed to be following and I just have not. God, what? No. Go away. Hello, Lulu. How's it going? I'm searching for heretics. Okay. So, that's... Yes, I have decidedly not gone to the correct location. They weren't at the spooky windmills. Stop. I don't care about you. Trying to stay just out of these guys' range. Should I just go all the way back and find the footprints? Are there physical footprints that I'm supposed to be looking at? This could theoretically be the first duty that I actually run out of time on. I feel like I must be doing something totally wrong. Let me see, I'm just gonna Google. End of our hope. Okay, well, the first thing, autocomplete thing that pops up is, the first thing that pops up as on the autocomplete is stuck, so. Will appear examining the set of footprint. After examining the third set of footprints within the duty, X24, Y15. Okay, so we're, ah, shit. Okay, so I have to go back up. Right? Or can I go all the way around? I could go all... that's so much. Can I, like, restart? How do I restart the duty? Okay. So we're on Y15. And we're going to X24. Okay. It's like, footprints! Nope, they're mine. They're my own footprints. $24.6 Y20. Oh, wait. 24.1 Y15.7. I feel like I need to restart this. How can I... Is there a way to exit a duty and re-enter it that I am unaware of? Because it also says it's the third set of footprints, and I have not yet found any footprints other than my own footprints. How do you exit a duty? Well, nope, I can't do that. What am I supposed... It says it's supposed to be right around here. I have absolutely played this incorrectly. Oh, there's a spooky cave. That's not a spooky cave, that's just, it's just an archway. Okay, cool, I'm not supposed to be here either. Alright, great. Alright, so this seems like it's where the duty starts. On X24, Y21. Yeah, so, okay, so I'm back at the beginning. I at least found my way back to the beginning. Alright, and I'm not supposed to go that way either. So we're supposed to be here. I'm at a place where I am theoretically supposed to be. Here we go. Suspicious footprints. Cool. I did it. I'm on the right path now. I only wasted about 10 minutes of doing absolutely fuck all. More footprints. Stop. I'm not in the mood. You fuck. Okay, and then we have to go to 24 Y15. wrong button. There we go. Okay. So, X24, Y15... Ow! What? Don't you... There we go. Tracks. The first two enemies for you to fight appear after examining third set of footprints at X24.1, Y15.7. So, 15.7... Here. There they are. How am I... These are not... There we go, hostile presence, let's do it. I also don't like how there's no background music. Following the fleeing heretic. Are they... Did I go to the right place? Is he about to lead me back to the... Yeah, he's leading me back to the windmills. I literally walked by here earlier and was like, that seems like a secret hideout if I've ever seen one. I probably shouldn't kill this guy. Okay, he's not at the windmill, he's going to this lodge. But I was close. Alright, I just got 10 minutes left to solve this whole thing. So, no worries. Oh, he's going down. You fool! You let him right to us! I gotta remind myself that I have an AoE drain thingy. Also, God, I don't like how the camera angle in here is. I won't. You will. Suck it. I beat this duty in record time. Shiva. Fear me, I have a pop-up book.
Looking for me, I presume.
The child who glimpsed the truth.
Hey, Dragon Dad, what's up?
No, it cannot be.
He cameth unto me, as didst thou. Alike in gifts, yet set upon different paths.
He speaks true, warrior of light. Like you, I have been blessed with the echo. The visions terrified me at first. They came without warning. I wondered what I had done to deserve them. But I had no time to ponder such things once the calamity came. The land turned against us, and in a matter of hours, Falcon's Nest was buried under 10 fulms of ice and snow. We had no choice but to flee for Ishgard. We came to the wall, and while we searched for a way through, there was an avalanche. And then I was alone. So I set forth for Dravania. I knew full well what might happen where I found. But I could not survive on my own. I was found, of course. And not by a mere dragon, but by the great worm Hraesvelgr. And it was then that I knew why I had been given this gift. For with it I heard his voice, and saw the truth through his eyes. I was chosen to deliver this revelation to the people, to bring dragon and man together as they once were, and should ever be.
What did you say? Yeah, what of the innocents who died when you attacked the Foundation?
It wasn't supposed to be like that. You have to believe me. It was beyond my control. Children taught to fear the skies, who saw their loved ones slaughtered. Yet the Dravanians, though they know where the fault truly lies, fell upon them with such fury.
Men die, and their children forget. But we are everlasting. To us, then is as now. Thou canst not comprehend the violation, the outrage, the fury.
I will make this right.
I mean, I already set Bahamut free.
I'm neither a saint nor a savior, just another sinner. Yet I will not forsake this cause. I cannot. I will see this cycle broken and peace restored. We can do naught else, for we are now as one.
Okay, Dragon Dad at least was more helpful in that conversation than he has been in most others. I'm just gonna let her casually walk away? Okay. Praise Alona, you're alive. We came as quickly as we could, but I see we're too late. She's willing to help, I guess, yeah. I met up with Shiva. We're looking in the cellar of this farmhouse. Just pity Lady Iceheart escaped. Yes, it escaped. You have them on the run. You have dealt with our foes a telling blow this day, my friend, and I shall see that your efforts are recognized. She has escaped. Within an outpost so remote a location could not have been easy, tenacious devils. The knights have matters here well in hand. Let's return to Falcon's Nest and share our discoveries with Sir Redwold. Come, after tracking the heretics across malms of ice and snow, I would say that you're due a few hours of rest of warmth and to a warm fire. Oh, I can just... Totally escaped. Yep. Lord Toriel, Master Novice, full glad am I to see that both of you are hale and healthy. What news? Found Shiva and she totally escaped. I did everything I could to get to make sure she didn't get away. I believe we have made great strides toward purging these lands of heretics, and I mean to say as much when I deliver my report to Father in the Holy See. As will I, Lord Toriel. May it serve to remind our superiors what houses Durandare and Portom could achieve through our continued cooperation. Indeed, I trust you and our knights are content to handle the rest? Most certainly are, my lord. During your short time with us, you and Master Novice have accomplished far more than I had thought possible. I cannot in good conscience impose upon you any longer. Pray return to Ishgard with my thanks. As you wish, Sir Redwold. Thank you very much for your hospitality. So we're just gonna speak with them at Portom Manor. Here we go. Last vigil. Show you inside the manor, yes. Master Novice, I would speak plain. From the first, I questioned your motives and your competence unjustly, I now realize. Rumors have a way of growing more fantastic as they spread, and quite frankly, those surrounding you beggar belief, but Horsefant swore that all the stories were true. He championed your cause and begged Father to grant you patronage. And he duly listened. Because of it, for all his wisdom, he had never been able to say no to my dear half-brother, the legacy of my father's sole indiscretion. Mother hated him, of course, even on her deathbed, and refused to acknowledge him, and to be honest, she was not alone in her feelings. But that is not the worst of it. At Camp Riversmeet, when we came upon the wounded knight, I immediately knew one of us would have to pursue the heretic alone, an onerous task fraught with danger. And there you were, the savior of Eorzea, an honored guest of House Fortom, my new comrade-in-arms, Horsefant's dear friend. I told myself that it was a test, but part of me hoped that you would fail. Yet you accepted the task without a word of protest, nor any sign of fear, and you duly tracked down the enemy, faced him alone, and lived to tell the tale. Plainly, Horsefant had the right of it all along. That I doubted your strength bespeaks mine own weakness, but I will not doubt you again. On that you have my word. Yay, materia. My lord the Count much desires to speak with you regarding your time with Lord Atorio and Lord Amanelaine. You would remain here for a moment.
The hero returns. I cannot thank you enough for saving young Amanelaine's life. Aye, he told me everything. I've also received letters from both House Zamail and Durandare praising your conduct, and that of House Forton. You've won us much honor, my friend.
My lord.
What is it? Speak.
Pray forgive the intrusion, my lord, but I bring grave tidings. Master Alphino and Mistress Tataru have been detained on suspicion of fomenting heresy.
God fucking damn it.
What? Explain.
They were observed entering a tavern in the lower levels on some half-dozen occasions. There, it is claimed, they made a number of inquiries. Inquiries which brought them into contact with certain elements. 'Twas this which prompted a Knight of the Heavens Ward to demand that they be questioned. Sir Grinno, my lord.
Sir Grinno is a brute. An exceedingly accomplished brute, but a brute nonetheless. Alas, he is also a son of House Zamail.
They asked questions.
How quickly we forget the petty nature of men. I'd wager your friends are no more than pawns in another of my countrymen's games. Such is the way of things between the high houses.
Although you have won the hearts and minds of many of my countrymen, there are those who will never be swayed, men who will dismiss your efforts and resent your success even as you celebrate them. 'Tis like that one of such member of House Desmail is manipulating Sir Grinno, for now he is not a man to dabble in politics of his own volition. He may genuinely believe your friends to be guilty, though I am quite certain his masters know better. Yet the truth will avail us not if we cannot prove their innocence. Should you do well to speak with Sir Emmerich and the congregation of our Knights Most Heavenly, he would know more of these charges. Alphino unable to avoid trouble. Yep. Hello, I'm gonna stand on your table. I claim it's been too long. Would this visit come under happy? Would that this visit came under happier circumstances. You come to plead for Master Alfino and Mistress Tataru, I take it. Word of their detainment reached us while I was delivering my report on the Vanu Primal. Truly, I know not which of more ludicrous, the chargers or the flying feathered whale. That Sir Grunau's accusations are baseless, I have no doubt. Refuting them will be difficult, however, as he is a knight of the Heavens Ward. I speak as a personal guard of the Archbishop, the 12 finest knights in all of Ishgard, sworn to serve his eminence alone. Suffice to say, their testimony is unimpeachable, and I have not the authority to challenge their actions. After all the Scions have done, routing the heretics and defeating Shiva, helping us to defend the steps of faith and drive back the Dravarian horde, after proving themselves true allies on countless occasions, is there naught we can do? I fear there is one path left to us. We must demand a trial by combat. But of course! In a trial by combat sanctioned by the Inquisition, the victor's claim is judged true regardless of the petitioner's standing. Okay, Sure, that sounds great. That sounds like a reason. Alright, this is so convenient. I'm great at kicking people's asses. Under Ishgardian law, trial by combat pits the accuser against the accused. In this instance, Master Alfino and Mr. Tataru would be expected to face Sir Grunau and a second of his choosing. Another knight of the Heavens Ward must like. 2 of them? By the fury, that I can hardly be considered fair. So, like, it's literally just, instead of like proving that you're right with facts and logic, you're like, if I can beat the shit out of you, then then that means I'm correct. Master Alfino's magical talents will not have gone unnoticed, meaning that he will have no choice but to participate. Mr. Tataru, on the other hand, is quite obviously bereft of martial skill and should be afforded the right to name a champion to fight in her stead. Lest you doubt I am ready and willing to serve in this capacity, I'm sure as Lord Horsefond, but all's here present know that you are the most accomplished warrior among us. It may hap the realm at large. Then it is settled. I will visit Master Alfino at once and inform him of our intentions. Meet me at the tribunal when you have made ready. Until then, my friend. So, like, can Shiva just pop up and be like, hey, I would like to challenge one of your knights in single combat to prove that actually we should be friends with dragons once and for all? This seems like a much simpler way. Listen carefully. When the trial begins, the petitioner will be asked to restate the charges and the accused are invited to respond. Then, in accordance with the law, will be asked to restate the request for a trial by combat. Once the High Adjudicator acknowledges Mr. Tataru's right to name a champion, that is when you must make your entrance. I cannot wait to see the look on Sir Grunau's face when he sees his true opponent. It will be priceless. More seriously, should you begin to lose heart, look to me in the stands and I shall cheer you loud. You will wonder how you could ever have contrived to doubt yourself. Now, are you ready? Tataru says, I name as my proxy, the god-slaying warrior of light.
We are gathered here today under the watchful gaze of the Fury to ascertain the guilt of 2 souls in a trial by combat. Petitioners, step forward. Sir Grunau, for the benefit of all here present, I would ask you to repeat the charges which you have leveled against this man and this woman.
I, Sir Grunau de Zemile, brother of the Heavens Ward, did bear witness to these 2 foreigners consorting with heretics.
Let the accused step forward. Alfino Leveilleur, Tataru Taru, you have heard the charges leveled against you. Will you take up arms to refute Sir Gruno's claim, and thereby prove your innocence in the eyes of gods and men?
I, Alfino Leveilleur, am innocent of this charge, and claim my right to trial by combat.
I, Tataru Taru, am innocent of this charge. But I am no warrior and cannot fight. So, I claim the right to name a champion.
To the old and the infirm, the young and the weak, this right we allow. Very well. Who will stand for this woman?
Just as I was beginning to doubt the efficacy of the Ishgardian justice system. Come, my friend. Let us put an end to this mummer's farce.
I feel like I do have doubts in the Ishgardian justice system if it really can be solved by just beating the shit out of people. But yeah, let's go.
Render unto us your judgment. Raise up the righteous, and cast down the wicked.
Oh yeah, we both use books. We're gonna literally defeat you with facts and logic. Defeat the Heaven's Ward. Oh. Get you guys a little bit closer together.
I have my pride.
Red flavor. Alphino's in trouble. I got it. On outbursting him. Green flavor.
I've got you now. Down with you! Hell's take you!
We're fine. Everything's fine. Everything's Daijobu.
This isn't funny.
I mean, we won! The Fury hath spoken. Alphino Leveilleur and Tataru Taru are hereby acquitted of all charges. Blessed are we to receive her wisdom and seek justice wrought by her divine hand. Petitioners accused, go forth in peace. Derived from an ultimately untimely demise again. Delivered from an untimely demise again. My thanks. By the Fury, what a splendid victory! To see how you strove in the face of adversity, two brave young souls bound together by the pursuant bonds of camaraderie, it stirred me to the very depths of my soul. Having been treated to such a rousing spectacle, it seems only right that I present to you with this humble token of my appreciation. Pray relieve me of this chocobo whistle. With it, you may summon a black chocobo, fully trained and ready to fly. But I already have a black chocobo. Magnificent, is she not? Strong yet sleek, elegant yet eager. What say you? Will you take her for your steed? I already like mine, though. He has cool armor. Lord Horsefant, chocobos are prohibited in the supreme sacred tribunal of Hellenic Inquisitory doctrine. Your steed must remain outside. You have obtained the Black Chocobo. When riding this mountain, you will have the ability to fly provided certain conditions have been met. To find a given reason, you must find and attune to all the local aether currents. In order to attune to some aether currents, you will need to complete certain quests. However, most can be discovered via exploration. To aid you in this endeavor, you have obtained an aether compass, which will provide you both the bearing and the distance to the nearest aether current. Upon use, the aether compass can be found in the collection. Cool. Black chocobos are all well and good, but the true reward of your efforts is the exoneration of your comrades. They all seem to be released upon the completion of certain minor formalities, which I mean to see personally. In the meantime, pray return to Fort Tom Manor. The Count has done so already and will doubtless be eager to discuss the day's events. Maloney smiles upon us yet again, Master Novice, guiding you to victory and setting your comrades free. I confess I did fear for your safety, which is not to say I doubted your prowess. You understand, I merely knew the strength of your opponents. You do have a habit of exceeding my expectations. Besting 2 of the Heavens Ward while the city's elite looked on? By the Fury, anyone who hasn't been paying attention to you would surely do so from now on. My lord! Alphino and Tataru were arrested again! Received a message from the vault. His Eminence, the Archbishop, requests the presence of Master Novice. An invitation from the Archbishop? What an honor! Personal summons is indeed a great honor, and given recent events, you should be wise not to delay. Go, we shall speak anon. The priest will be waiting for you outside the vault. Identify yourself to him, and he will escort you inside. Couldn't tell for a second if that arrested again thing was look! I wouldn't have doubted it. Honored to receive you, Master Novice. This way, please.
Your Eminence, it is my honor to present to you the Warrior of Light.
You look like Ramu.
I have heard the tales of your many grand endeavors. The Lord Commander has also been most effusive in his praise. I am Thorin VII, Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church, and I bade you come here that I might offer my personal apologies.
Aww.
You will forgive me for not calling upon you as courtesy would dictate. But, as you can see, my more sprightly days are long behind me. But I digress. Your companions were wrongly accused of heresy and subjected to gross indignities. This, I am sorry to say, was the result of negligence on the part of our nation's protectors. Negligence born of an excess of zeal. Is that not so, Sir Zephyrin?
Yes, Your Eminence. Regrettably, it would appear that we of the Heavens Ward were in receipt of erroneous information. Sir Grinno has ever been headstrong. He pressed charges before the truth had been ascertained, for which I most sincerely apologize.
An unfortunate misunderstanding born of an earnest desire to serve Ishgard, but one which should never have occurred. For who could doubt the character of those who bested Shiva and drove the Horde from the steps of faith? Not I. That much is certain. That will be all, Sir Zephyrin. I would speak with our guest in private.
Your Eminence, As you wish, Your Eminence. That will be all for today.
Privacy is a luxury rarely afforded one in my position. Now, tell me, young man, what do you know of the Asians?
We murdered one of them.
Much and more, I shouldn't wonder. Being the bringer of light. You should know that I myself have met with them. Have entertained them as guests, even. Those harbingers of chaos and strife offered us power that we might continue our war against the dragons. I have no intention of aiding their cause, of course, nor less of being their puppet. Yet, were I to refuse them outright, I should learn naught of their true objectives and remain powerless to stop them. Thus have I hearkened to their words with interest and paid lip service to their beliefs, biding my time and preparing for the inevitable conflict. And why do I tell you this? Because there is naught in this world they fear more than the power of the Warrior of Light. If we are to rid ourselves of these vile interlopers, we must needs work together. With our combined strength, I have faith that we can wrest Eorzea from their grasp and pave the way for a lasting peace. Think on it.
Remember that last time you were alone in a room with a nation's leader and they got murdered and you got framed? Yeah. It's fine. This time we aren't at a party, though. Night, Maddie. Thanks for hanging out.
There you are. I confess, I was more than a little concerned when I learned that you had been summoned to the vault. What did they want with you? Well, well. A formal apology and an admonishment of those responsible. I see my fears were wholly misplaced. By the gods! The Archbishop freely admits to consorting with Ascians. So, their ambitions extend to Ishgard as well. We will have new primals to contend with ere long, of that you may be certain. 'Tis but a matter of time. Yet shorn of the support of our missing allies, what can we realistically hope to achieve?
I'm the missing ally.
In the midst of all the excitement, I completely forgot to tell you. When I was asking around about the Scions, I heard the most awful rumor. General Rauburn is to be executed for crimes against the Sultanate!
If the Flame General dies, we will lose a staunch ally, and the one man capable of holding the Sultana's assassins to account. Lord Orchiphon was wise to counsel restraint, but this business will brook no delay. We cannot permit this execution to take place. We must save Rauburn.
Alpha Nova wishes to share his plan of action for King Rauburn. We're gonna go talk to Pirate Mom! I trust Pirate Mom doesn't buy any of this bullshit. While the situation calls for urgency, it would avail us little to charge headlong into Ul'dah without a plan. Before we can formulate a plan, however, we must first learn how things stand in the Sultanate, which is why I propose to visit Limsa Lominsa. Ah, you heard me right. While you were about doing your altruistic endeavors, I acted as an intermediary in the trade negotiations between House Fortom and a Luminsian consortium. During said negotiations, an opportunity to send word up to the Admiral presented itself, and I duly seized it. I'm happy to report that we have yet a stout ally in Limsa. The Admiral has pledged her full cooperation in any effort to rescue Rauburn. Accordingly, I have agreed to meet with her that we might discuss how best to proceed. Naturally, I told her to expect us both. Your presence never fails to embolden our allies, after all. When you arrive at Limsa Lominsa, make yourself known to the Sergeant Xanthale at the Bulwark Hall in the lower decks. He'll admit you to the bridge. Going back home. Thanalan, Lenosha, Limsa Lominsa, lower decks.
Friends, 'tis good to see you safe and well. I will admit I had not counted on you seeking, let alone finding refuge within the Holy See, but full glad was I to learn that you had.
Thankfully, we had allies there who took us under their wing. And theirs was not the only aid we receive, I suspect. When we fled Uldar, we fully expected to become wanted men, known to all and hounded at every turn. Yet that did not come to pass. On the contrary, 'twould seem the charges against us have not been made public. Might we have you to thank for that, Admiral?
Sharp as ever, Master Alphino. On Marshal Terrapin's urging, the Elder Seedseer and I demanded that the Syndicate suppress news of the Scion's alleged crimes until such time as irrefutable evidence could be found. Our argument was simple. Lacking proof, to accuse the saviors of the realm of so unlikely a crime would have the people up in arms. In their wisdom, the Syndicate agreed, as you yourself have seen. There is something you should know. Some few days prior to the banquet, the Elder Seedseer and I were summoned for a private audience with the Sultana. There, she revealed her intent to announce her abdication, that she might pave the way for the establishment of an Uldan Republic.
What? But such an announcement would have plunged the entire nation into chaos.
She was well aware of that. 'Twas for fear of what might ensue that she summoned us. Her Grace wanted the Elder Seedseer and I to lend Rauban a helping hand, you see? To aid him in preserving the peace during the transition.
So, having somehow caught wind of her plan, Lolorito and Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination in the hope of maintaining the constitutional status quo. But they must have known that her death would sow as much chaos as her abdication. Chaos from which Teleji alone might feasibly stand to profit. Surely Lolorito would never knowingly... Ah, could it be? I dare not hope.
The Uldan authorities have yet to announce the Sultana's passing. To allay any suspicion that may arise from Her Grace's absence, they have issued a statement to the effect that she is presently convalescing from illness.
Mayhap they're waiting for a fitting moment to break the news, or mayhap they know of some other reason to delay.
Something else has been bothering me, Admiral. I was dismayed to learn that General Rauban is to be executed. Yet upon hearing the news, I could not help but wonder why he had been kept alive for so long. Pray mistake not my meaning. I am, of course, overjoyed that our friend still draws breath, and that he might yet be saved. But if his enemies truly wished to eliminate him, they could have done so immediately. I see no reason for this delay.
Aye, you've struck upon an important point, Master Alphino. Following his capture, Rauban had been held in the Marasaja pit within Uldar. In recent days, however, he has reportedly been moved to an unknown location. Queerly, 'twas not the brass blades who spirited him away either, but a band of soldiers decked in blue.
The Crystal Braves.
Aye. If I read the winds aright, the arrangement between Lord Lolorito and the Braves has come under strain. At any rate, if we're to rescue Rauban, we'll have to find him first. And you'll be glad to hear that I have already entrusted the task to those best able to see it done. Our friends of Doma.
Rauban's survival is vital to the Eorzean alliance. We can ill afford to lose him. But I cannot send troops into Ulda. 'Twould spell the end of the alliance, and war, like it is not. If there is to be rescue, it falls upon you and yours to attempt it. I would not have any in the way, Admiral. It was I who founded the Crystal Braves, and I must take responsibility for their actions. Spoken like a true leader, Master Alphino. By the way of first step, you should seek out the Doman contact. You will find her among the frontier hands at Revenant's Toll, working in a kitchen. Yay! Pirate Mom has our back. Okay. More donut. They're upstairs. Is there a staircase, or do I like... There's a staircase. Master Missing, I knew in my heart that you were safe, but to see you again in the flesh, words cannot express my relief. Even after the victory feast was taking place, the Crystal Braves turned upon us and took the Rising Stones by force. Amid the chaos, some few of my compatriots and I were able to slip away unnoticed. Since then, we've remained in Revenant's Toll, keeping watch over the mutineers while awaiting your return. You have done well by us, and we Domans do not soon forget our debts. We swear to do all within our power to aid you. Shortly before you arrived, I received word from Limsa Laminza that you were searching for General Raubon. As the Admiral will have informed you, he was recently moved from his cell in the Marasaja pit. At the same juncture, Iyahase and the 3rd Unit were observed leaving the Rising Stones. This can be no simple coincidence. Their purpose, we believe, is to escort the Flame General to the scene of his execution. Suffice it to say that we have people shadowing the 3rd. If you would join the hunt, pray seek the Dawaria High Bridge, where I too am bound. Being able to fly again is great. Been expecting you. Time is of the essence. I shall be direct. Iyahase and his men are bound for Halatali. We believe this is where they intend to carry out the execution. Hozan is presently keeping watch over the entrance. Let's make haste and join him. Came at a good time, my friends. But moments ago, the traitor Ilbert arrived and entered Halatali. From this, we may be certain that General Rabon's being held within. There's no time to lose. General Alden may be executed at any moment. You must enter Halatali and free him from his captors. Please see your preparations and tell me when you're ready to proceed. One of our own will accompany you inside. I got a new dungeon. It's not a dungeon. It's an instance.
Pray, forgive me my lateness.
Lady Ugiri!
Master Alphino, I am pleased to see that the light of resolve shines in your eyes once more.
Ah, yes. How pathetic I must have seemed to you when we last met. I am ashamed to record it. For a time I was well and truly lost. But with the aid of my comrades, I have since refound my purpose, and I shall take care not to misplace it again.
Since your escape from Ulda, my fellow shinobi and I have shadowed the Crystal Braves every step, in hopes of learning the Scion's whereabouts. Regrettably, our investigation has yet to yield any useful information. Pray, forgive us.
You need not apologize, my lady. We are grateful for all that you have done on our behalf. Besides, Ralban is no less a friend, and we cannot well abandon him to his fate.
Hozan, the three of us shall attend to the Flame General's rescue. Pray, draw away the guards by the entrance. Take Dowade and Higiri with you.
She sounds a lot like Symmetra's voice actress, but well...
With me!
I'm assuming she's not, given that these are all, like, British voice actors and stuff. Did Ugiri have a voice actress in the earlier, Soul from the Colosseum to be seen? This bodes ill. Take the lead, I'll follow close upon you. Oh yeah, this is a dungeon. That's why it was familiar to me. You know what? I'll cover this too.
Away with you!
Okay.
Leave this to me!
It does bum me out that they just turn a different color for 2 seconds and do a singular attack now. glowy bits. Oh, it's Raban. Just like the look of this. General. Came. Yep. It's found by some manner of magic device, yet I dare not force it open. It may well be booby-trapped. I have heard of such devices. The Crystal Braves will possess a key. Let's split up and look for it. That will not be necessary. You're already in a boss arena. Pray do not take it personally, my friends. You are the victims of harsh economic conditions. Happily, you will not suffer long. The poison will convey you swiftly onto the bosom of Thal, where I hope to join you after passing of many prosperous years. The mist stifles my healing. Now, I'll worry about those in a second. Braves have the key. Maybe now this way down the path that I took before that led nowhere. I like how it is slowly lowering my health, but then it just goes back up from natural healing. I'm curious if this mission had a more strict time limit on it before. Am I going the right way? I feel like I encountered monsters, therefore I must be. There. I keep using AoE until this thing is dead. Got it. That takes care of the mist. The mist's cleared. Yugiri the Mistwalker. Are we still... How did they survive the poison? I'm a main character. You go this way? Yeah. Let me get their healer. Got an identification key for the Magitech device. Yeah, now it's just reconnected again. How about I just restart the stream really quick?